Kanye was investigating Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashians after he told us about Diddy, there's a new lawsuit against Kanye West from his former employee who said that he was hired as a director of intelligence and he was hired to look into Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashians for alleged trafficking.
After Kanye West spilled the tea about Diddy, the Kardashians are now facing new heat. A fresh lawsuit has been filed against Kanye by a former employee who claims he was hired as a director of intelligence to investigate Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian-Jenner family for alleged trafficking. Message 1. If you thought Kanye was done airing out the Kardashians, think again. He's reportedly exposed Kim and Kris Jenner for allegedly plotting to silence Diddy's alleged victims. Kanye's been on their case for a while now, but it turns out Kim and Kris might have been involved in shady business dealings with Diddy and his crew. And get this, when Kim found out about the feds raiding Diddy's homes, she immediately unfollowed him on all social media. Is that just a coincidence? Some fans are starting to think Kim and Kris are working behind the scenes to distance themselves from Diddy publicly while trying to help him cover things up and silence the victims. The longer the Diddy case drags on, the more high-profile names are getting caught up. Whether it's because they partied with him or, in Kim and Kris's case, allegedly helped hide the truth.
Y'all know that Khloe Kardashian was on tour with Diddy when she was 16 years old. And then Khloe has an Instagram post from 2019 in which she says, the famous catchphrase, ain't no party like a Diddy party. I know there's some sort of closeness there with the whole family, but it does seem like she has remained the closest to Diddy. And not just him. I know you guys remember she dated Prince Montana, so she was always around that crowd. I remember her talking about Diddy and Clue a lot in the episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Back in the day, when being associated with Diddy was a status symbol, the Kardashians did everything they could to align themselves with him. But when Diddy was arrested, the entire Kardashian clan went into full damage control mode. They quickly tried to erase any trace of their relationship with him from the internet. Kim was the first to cut ties, dropping him from all her social media accounts, and the rest of the family followed suit, deleting posts, pictures, and mentions of Diddy. But it didn't stop there. Rumor has it that they launched a secret media campaign to make it clear they were distancing themselves from Diddy and his drama. They were so worried about being caught up in the scandal that, according to a source close to In Touch Weekly, Kris Jenner was scrambling to make sure they were all removed from Diddy's orbit. Ironically, the original article where this insider spilled the tea was later deleted, likely part of a PR move to make it look like they were unaffected by the Diddy situation. However, the more they tried to distance themselves, the more attention it seemed to bring. Recently, an old post from Khloe Kardashian resurfaced, where she posted a photo with Diddy in 2013, wishing him a happy birthday and calling him an incredible friend to the family. Khloe seemed to have a closer relationship with Diddy than the rest of the Kardashians. In fact, she had been hanging out with him unsupervised when she was still a teenager, and rumors even suggest that Kris Jenner let Khloe tour with Diddy.
Why would a 16-year-old Khloe Kardashian go on tour with P. Diddy? Ever since Diddy's arrest, a lot of people have been talking about the Kardashians, specifically Kim and Kris. Now, I'm not saying don't focus on Kim and Kris, but from old episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the one that was closest to Diddy, it seems, was definitely Khloe. And why would a 16-year-old Khloe be on tour with Diddy? Khloe, from what we know, never sang, was never a singer or a dancer.
For some context, this was way before the Kardashians became the household names we know today. This was back when they were still famous due to Robert Kardashian's involvement in the O.J. Simpson trial, long before Keeping Up with the Kardashians came to be. What made this even more interesting was that Khloe wasn't a reality TV star, nor was she involved in the entertainment business at all back then. People couldn't understand what role Khloe could possibly be playing on Diddy's tour. Was she a backup singer, dancer, stylist, or assistant? Nobody could figure it out. As far as anyone knew, she wasn't even on Diddy's payroll. It just seemed like she was there for the vibes. And to make it even more eyebrow-raising, Khloe was only 16 at the time.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, So far,
French Montana.
We'll probably never know exactly why Khloe was allowed to be in that crowd at such a young age, but it's definitely raised some eyebrows over the years. And this is just one link in the chain that connects the Kardashians to Diddy. In another clip from Asterisk Keeping Up with the Kardashians Asterisk that's been circulating, Khloe spilled some tea about the wild Diddy parties she had attended and the crazy things she witnessed. While chatting with Kourtney, Khloe didn't hold back on the details of these infamous parties. She revealed that many of the guests were there in nothing but their birthday suits and confirmed that Diddy's parties were just as wild as people had always said. Khloe even told Kourtney she would have loved the vibe. When Kourtney pressed her for more, Khloe went ahead and name-dropped some of the celebs she encountered at the event, including a 20-year-old Justin Bieber.
I've been sent this clip of P. Diddy and Kris Kardashian chatting literally hundreds of times. This clip was taken in 2013. It was so freaking amazing. And that girl, Val, is it Val? She has her ish together. Like, really?
In 2009, Khloe attended one of Diddy's infamous white parties at his Beverly Hills mansion, and by 2010, Kim and Kourtney were seen at Andra Harrell's birthday party with Diddy. Back then, the family knew that being seen with someone like Diddy could boost their social standing, and knowing how meticulously curated their public personas are, their appearances at his events weren't by chance. It's no secret that the mastermind behind all of this is Kris Jenner, the family matriarch, who's been close with Diddy for years. She made sure her daughters were always in the right circles, and when she hosted